Hey y'all, this is Tasha. Thank you so much for stopping into my channel. I would love it so much if you would hit the subscribe button before you got out of here. But as you can see from the title, today's video is all about how to bling some Nike slides or whatever brand of your choice. Those were some slides I did for myself. Today I'm going to show you how I blinged out this slide for my daughter. She's 10 years old. She loved it when I did mine, so I'm going to surprise her with her own pair. All right, so first up, we're gonna run through the supplies that you're gonna need before we get started. You'll of course need your slide, whatever color, E6000 glue. You're going to need a toothpick. You're gonna need some type of tool to help you pick up the stones and secure them to your slide. These were ones that I had for my nails, so I just used them since I already had them. And then you'll need your stones, which I will leave the link below to the Etsy shop that I used to purchase mine from. Alright, so first you want to lay out your stones. You can lay them out in whatever fashion you choose. I just used some Tupperware tops that I had in my cabinet. Use a paper plate, napkin, whatever you choose. So you want to start with your blank slide, and you want to begin with applying some of the E6000 glue to the slide. I did not go to the very edge of my slide, as I did not do that on my own pair, and you cannot see it when you have them on, only when you're picking them up and truly looking at them. So I skipped going to the very edge because, I mean, that's more work, and that's going to be more rhinestones and pearls that you may have to purchase if you don't have enough to cover that area. But you can of course go to the very edge if you prefer. I didn't, and I did not notice a difference. So I just applied some of the glue, just use the top of it to help spread it around a bit. And then I took a bit of it and stuck my tool in there so that I get a tad bit of the glue so that it's easier to pick up the stones once I get to that spot. Alright, there's really no rhyme or reason how to place these on. You can do it however you prefer. This was the method I decided. This is only my second time doing this, so I am not a pro, but this is what I used. I just used my hand to place the larger stones first, and then from there I then used my tool to help place the smaller stones, basically just filling in the space from the larger pearls that I was using. I don't want to overwhelm the shoe with a ton of the larger pearls, so for me it was easier to start this way and then just fill in the gaps with the medium-sized stones and then working my way to the small and really the mini size, as you want to have a variety of sizes so that you can truly plug in and place wherever you want these to cover up every little bit of space that you have on the slide. So you don't want to just go with one size. You want to use a variety. And thankfully, the lady that I purchased from, she provides you with a variety of sizes in the one pack. So you don't have to purchase a bunch of different packs to get all of the colors I have. All the pastel looking colors that you see all came in one bag. I did not have to purchase multiple bags. So this was perfect. They matched the color of the slide perfectly. And I absolutely love them. So I'm just going to continue to place the rhinestones and the flat back pearls on the slide until the glue has dried. You can shift them around a little bit. So if you feel that you have some space and you really don't want to put another one there, you can shift them so that they're closer together so you know truly how much space you have. But again, this is where you have fun. It does not have to be perfect. I promise you guys, it will still come out very beautiful, and all you have to do is grab and go. You just want to make sure that you're varying your colors. If you're using multiple colors, you don't want to have a group of a certain colors here and a group there unless that's the look you're going for. So just make sure to just pick up varying colors as you're placing them on the slide. All right, and then after that, this is what you see as the finished product from just completing that one side of the slide. Next up, I'm going to do the Nike check mark. The lady I purchased these from actually gave me these as a sample, And I'm glad she did because I ended up using them on the check. I was going to put the shinier stones here, but after I did the first one, the shinier ones would have just been a bit too much on this one. So I decided to use the little samples that she has, that she provided me with. So as you can see, this is where your toothpick comes in handy, as you just want to place some of the glue on the check, and then you can use your toothpick to help distribute where you want the rest of the glue to go, where you can concentrate only on the check mark and you're not getting glue everywhere else. Yes, you're going to put glue everywhere else, but you don't want it there right now. And then I'm just going to use the toothpick, since it already has glue on it, to pick up those really small flat back pearls and place those on the entire Nike check mark. And you just keep going until you've covered the entire check mark. And here is the finished check mark. Of course, if you want it to be, more blingy, flashy, do not use the flat back pearls, and you can feel free to use the rhinestones to give it a more shinier effect. But again, this looked better for this sandal. All right, once you've done the check mark, you basically just want to repeat what you did on the very first side to the other side. I just alternated sides to give one side time to dry before I moved on to the other side, and then just kind of flip-flop. But again, it doesn't matter. Whatever you prefer to do is totally up to you. That was just the method I used so that I could get a better idea of trying to balance what I was doing on each side. Your slides will not be identical twins. They don't need to be identical twins. Again, this is your unique project. No one will have the slides that you are making for yourself or your child. So have fun with it. Don't be a perfectionist at this point. Everything will work out. Trust me. Just keep placing and going. It will work itself out. So you just want to repeat this same process on the entire slide, working section by section. Again, do not apply the E6000 glue to the entire sandal and then try to work your way around the shoe that way, because the glue is going to dry before you get there, as some of the smaller stones are a bit tedious in applying. But you just want to maneuver through each section of your slide to get the entire slide covered. So I started with my two sides, then I started with doing some of the top, and then I moved to doing some along the edge on the bottom, and then moving back towards the top to really get the entire shoe covered. Going back to using my toothpick to spread some of the glue around when I got near the Nike check, so that I wasn't getting unnecessary glue where I already had it, and to just make it more precise working around that check mark. And that is basically it, guys. While it's a really easy DIY, it is very tedious and time consuming. So I understand why people charge a lot for doing this, because it took me a couple hours to do just these kid slides. So it does take a bit of a time. So just be patient with yourself. Take your time and you will get it done. However, it's not expensive. I was able to get her slides from DSW with a coupon and some rewards I had for about 10 bucks. The stones are all together cost me, I think, about another 10 bucks. And then the glue was like $3 or $4 from my local dollar store. So doesn't take a lot at all, but just be patient. And here is the finished product. She's going to get them for Easter, so I hope she loves them. but they are absolutely adorable. I love the color, and now I want some for myself. Thank you guys so much for stopping in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.